Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. A little disheveled. See if we can get the collar straight. People have a problem with this. A lot of people do. I've known several guys that say they don't like this about a guy. They think it's way too cocky. I don't mind it. It's not a big deal to me. You do what you want to do. Why do people get into people trying to grandstand? Let them do what they're doing. If you want to grandstand, grandstand. Everybody knows what's going to happen if you get too full of yourself. 5/23/2025. It's my daughter's birthday. I don't say their names. We'll just say happy birthday. I will call her later. I do a thing where I do my happy birthday song, and they all seem to like that, even though they haven't been very supportive of my singing, but they like my happy birthday song. It's not fair to say they haven't been supportive of my singing. They're just girls that had a dad that was not allowed to be himself. It was a lot of it. Anytime dad tried to be dad got in trouble because dad wasn't supposed to be dad. That's what it seemed like. That wasn't from them either, though. That's sort of top down. I have been scheduled. I've been secluded. I've been scheduled. I get scheduled to do things, and that's what I've been. It's funny about life. No matter who you are or how inconsequential you try to become, you always are going to have some kind of schedule. You're going to have to do something. But I've been secluded is what I wrote through most of this last, I think my reboot of New Day to Start has been after my relocation is the best way to really describe my current moment that I'm in. I had a lot of stuff that happened before and a lot of stuff that's probably going to happen after. We're in a moment right now. And it's been mostly secluded for me. I've been secluded most of my life. Even though I was in amongst everyone. I think we all really are alone. And regardless of how much we think we're involved with other people. Some of us are with someone all the time, though. I got to imagine that would be annoying. I think I want a little alone time. Why don't you go over there and do something? Read a paper or do something. Anyways, but I'm pretty much alone all the time, except for my cats. I got two cats, Bodie and Sassy. I try to give some relevance to what I'm talking about because I've done about 3,000 videos and all of them are pretty long. And most people haven't seen any of those. So if you're just catching this for the first time, I need to give a little relevance so you keep watching. Anyways, so we are rolling into Memorial Day weekend. It is my daughter's birthday today. I am estranged from her. I'm in a different state. I don't know if estranged is the right word, but it's correct, right? I am going to visit Saturday, and I'll be there for a few days, so I'm going to enjoy getting to spend some time. I'll probably do videos because I think I'm going to have the ability to do it. I have people that have reached out to me. I'm not really making contact with them. I probably should at least call back. I'd really at least let people know, I keep saying at least, that I'm fine. When people are calling me, honestly, it seems more like if I answer the phone, it's more for them than it is for me. I've really said everything I wanted to say, and right now, I'm in a position in my life where I just need to focus on me. I barely am making myself work. And I'm trying to build my life back up. So I really just don't have the energy to put into anybody else's life other than my daughters, which I'm trying to do to the best of my abilities. And that's where I'm lacking. So I'm really working towards that. I don't really want to talk to anybody about it. I'm trying to build stuff up. I'm not looking for handout and I'm not looking for anything from you. But at the same time, I just don't have anything to give you. So I'm just on my own here. Leave me alone. That's kind of where we're at. I'm pretty content. I got I'm moving my way forward in my life. I just need a little bit of time, and hopefully I've built up enough grace to have earned that. But if not, then come get me. What do you got? What do you got to say? Let's go. I ain't got nothing to hide. This is where I am in my relationships right now. Work's been a little frustrating, but fine, because I'm just the type of person that I see things and I want to just fix them and do my stuff. And there's a lot to be done. Like, I could go for probably a month straight, just dog style in that place, and probably vamp it up into, like, I don't want to say what I could do because it doesn't matter. That's not my role, and I need to stop it. It's hard though, because when you're just taking like a little portion of a really good meal and you see that big meal there, and you're hungry, but this is not for you. This is just to get your little meal. Even though there's a lot there, it's all for everyone. They're doing their own thing. And if you go in there and try to get more than what you're supposed to get, even if you contribute all kinds of stuff, it doesn't matter. That's not for you. And I need to really get that centered into my head when I go in to do anything, is that you have to play the role that you are. Even though, like, I know what I'm doing in my life outside of what everybody else sees. I know how much effort I'm putting in, but they don't. They don't know how seriously I take things. So whenever I'm showing up and then I'm trying to be part of the crew, because I am just, a low-level, entry-level sales associate, sales clerk. That's what my job is. And I'm not like a spring chicken that's trying to show what I can do. I've done this dance all the way through. I'm only here and available for what I'm asked to do and what people want me to do. And when I see that I'm causing disruption and discomfort in me trying to help, that means that is a reaction to me to say, well, stop helping. Stop. And that's been a really hard one for me to figure out how to do in life, but I've been getting much better at it. Even though, because you really just want to get in there and help. And then you get frustrated sometimes and come in the wrong way, when if you would have went in deliberate in the first place. If you are going to get involved, you've got to take the reins of it, because you need to have sovereignty over your decisions, I think, to have any kind of... I think the worst place to be is where you can't make any of your own decisions because you're tied to everyone that is around you. But you don't actually have a choice. You have to follow through. And a lot of people get trapped into that. And it's fake too. All of it's just really kind of fake. It's just dynamics of relationships that become very powerful. I've been speaking to people. There's a lot of people that I've not spoken to in a while that I used to reach out to, and then I stopped reaching out, and then they started reaching back out to me, and then I just stopped reaching out. There were several relationships that I was basically the initiator of the relationship, and then after I realized that I was basically, every time I was going there, I ended up giving more of my cup than I was taking back. Not just because that's how it is in a lot of situations. I'm the one initiating. But then when they start to initiate back to get what I was given, I'm like, I've already given everything I got to give you, dude. We're done. I don't have anything moving forward for you. We're different people too. The thing is, I'm just so different than I once was that most of these really people that were close to me, they don't even know who I am anymore. So it's so silly. It just doesn't work. And I don't want to sit there and explain it to you, because you're gonna not agree, or just, it's gonna be that's the reason why we parted ways in the first place, or stopped talking. I'm not mad at anyone. I don't blame anyone. I know who I am. I became who I am. I've isolated myself, and now I'm going back. I'm doing my best to try to bring myself back into the world, but I'm coming back in my terms, on my terms. I ain't got barely anything. I barely got a pot to piss in or a window to throw out of it. Throw it out of. I'm a mess. But in all reality, I'm in the best shape of my life. So if you weren't concerned about me 4 months ago, 6 months ago, or if you weren't interacted in my life then, I'm way better than I was then. So we're good. I don't need anyone. I just want to be involved in my daughter's lives, obviously. I would like to be an active participant all the time, but I'm trying to get there. It's just going to take me a minute. I've done a lot of damage to my life. We've seen this. But I don't have to engage in my past if my past does not serve me, if it's not helping me move forward. Regardless of what was involved, why I was involved, my past resulted in very negative consequences for my life. Whether it was whatever was positive or negative behind that, for me, as I move forward, it's to the point where of discipline of I had to figure out where I was and who I am. And as I move forward, that's who I am. I'm not who I was. If I answer like I said before, if I answer the phone for you, it's for you. It's not for me. I've finished. I've said what I was going to say. I have nothing to pay back right now. So if I owe you something, when I find abundance, and I will, I'm going to pay back what I've given and then some. That's my main goal, really. And I really have no doubt. I haven't borrowed that much from anyone in my life, other than for student loans, for going to get my degree. I've had like a couple credit cards. I had a car that I owed money on that I'd really paid more money than it was ever worth. I mean, everything that I've paid has been interest basically for bad loans that really should have never been taken out in the first place. But, and with people that I've known, there's a few people that have given me and helped my hand, and I do want to repay, but it wasn't that significant. I'm building my own family, and I'm starting with me. I don't want debt to anyone. I love me. I'm working on me. I'm a little egocentric, whatever. This is a work in progress, but I may be under construction for the rest of my life. I did a lot of damage, so I've let a lot of people down. But I'm a fighter. I won't stop working. I won't be a burden to anyone. I will not do that. If I am